Looking at the opening credits just now, the musician for this game is Garoslaw. I think that's how you say that. I seem to remember the moniker Arc of Dream, and that's what I said earlier, but maybe he changed it, I have no idea. Just figured I'd correct myself. Okay. In between recordings, I wanted to play more of the game, because it's great. And I did this. And it's annoying. Maybe I'll upload the one-hit run, because I did do it without bombs, without items. And it's kind of impressive, but because I'm so close. I guess I won't repeat what I said at the end of that clip, but anyway, that's what I was doing. But I think I need a break if I'm actually gonna make that number 0. And I make no promises that there will be videos on such hitless challenge runs, but it's something for me to do in my spare time, and it's fun. So, in between recordings, that's how I'll be playing the game, just to preserve blindness for this. Now, oh, there's a thought. I should have tried that earlier. But it only shows lethality. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the hard mode icon would show up. How much money do I have? I should be buying stuff. I have plenty of money. For science. And I guess I can talk about lethalities. Lethalities probably shouldn't exist. The game is balanced and designed around mild lethality, which is the default, and it's what I've been playing on this whole time. Then there's intent. Oh, 125%. They nerfed it. Good. But you start with 5 max life and you can't increase it at all. You can lower it, but you can't increase it. It's basically just an easier version of mild. You might think you need all that life. You don't. Because once you're at the parts, instead of giving you max life, because they can't give you max life on intense, they give you shields. And that alone makes things way easier. Shields protect you from double damage. Healing still restores your life up to 5. Like, it's not actually that bad, and having extra damage is pretty nuts. Admittedly, I think... I don't know, actually. Maybe further damage pickups are affected by the soft cap. Like, maybe the starting damage from the lethality contributes to the soft cap, so I don't know. But again, it's probably going to end up being easier than mild anyway. And sudden death was also nerfed. It used to be 300% damage. Okay, then. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Sudden death annoys me because in Relics of the Past, they added shields, right? And they added the thing with the parts giving you shields on higher lethalities. And because of that, it's not quite so sudden death now. I guess if they lowered the damage, that's fine, but I don't know. To me, a mode in which you die in one hit, and that's it, there's no upside, would be a bit more interesting and, you know, impressive to complete than sudden death. A bit, he says. It would be extremely impressive, actually. Now, you do lose multiplier if you bomb on sudden death, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. Still not the biggest fan of it. The reason the shields annoy me so much is because quickening... there were other examples. Auto bomb. Anything that involves you getting hit or max life is removed. Which I kind of like. You know, it contributes to the idea of sudden death, but then it's like, oh, you can have shields. And it's like, oh, so I don't have to avoid getting hit at all. So, not quite so sudden death is what I called it in Relics of the Past. Maybe I'll try it, maybe it's different. The fact that they've been rebalanced does make me kind of curious, but for the time being, I'm just gonna choose sudden death and look in the mirror. No. Again, I thought the icon would change, but the icon was present before I even played the trials. So that would mean that they're just on a specific lethality to begin with. Like, maybe one of these is on intense or sudden death or something. Because they thought it took too long on mild, which I can understand. But personally, I think every boss feels just right on mild. I explained that before in the previous video. Anyway, loop 1. Let's get this show on the road. And when it comes to ships, Null and D13 are identical in terms of gameplay. Overlord is Swords are kind of... It's funny, it's like another difficulty setting in the form of cheese. Chaos is not that interesting. I think I've basically showcased everything I want to with those two. Arena Blaster still has more stuff, I just kept the thing that gives me shields. That's the equivalent of keeping the Book of Revelations and the Binding of Isaac. It's kind of boring. Scully is fascinating, Armsmaster is as well, so... yeah, what the heck. I'm gonna rotate these 3 ships, because I think they'll be a lot of fun. And only Scully has bombs. So it's gonna make things even more... interesting. I guess last time, most recently, I played Arena Blaster, so... and maybe I don't want to think about Scully while I'm learning loop stuff, so... Armsmaster. Hard, mild, loops. Wait a minute. Was I just being stupid before? Player, difficulty, lethality. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Did I just forget that lethalities are a thing? Because this is going to be the seed input, because I haven't bought that yet. Alright, I was mistaken. Hold on. No hitbox for this ship. I will do that, because I'm stupid that way. And now I decide what to actually use. I think between Chaos Ship and Sword Ship, we've seen enough of the swords. Maybe there's 1 or 2 cool swords I haven't seen yet, but looking through the footage again, I can't think of one, so goodbye swords, you were fun. No point in buying bombs now. I'll buy bombs before I play as Scully, because that would make sense. I am playing Armsmaster. I should... you know what? I'm gonna buy all of the... tribal hate keywords. That's the equivalent of a card in Magic that says... kill all humans, or something like that. And I guess I should buy 1 weapon. Runic is too expensive. Spear is fine. Drill. I like drills. Drills are fun, for the most part. Oh, tag. What the hell? Wait, you're gonna comment on the carpet, right? Oh no, you comment on a different thing each time. Don't understand music, huh? I will attempt this for at least a few minutes at a time whenever I see it. And maybe eventually I'll do it. I was too slow there? What? I wonder if the timer gets slower. I've entered the tutorial by accident when doing this, by the way. If you haven't done this yet, there is an achievement for it, so... woe is you. I could ignore this because I have done it at some point in the past, but if you want completion... Wait, I just had a thought. Ah, what the hell? Oh wait, I have to... It's gonna be a long intro, but... There we are. Uh-huh. So... That's funny. Wait, am I still 8-directional even with a controller? What? Well, never mind that then. What the hell? Or am I missing something in the, Might as well experiment now, I guess. Disable stick fire. Oh, there's more options here this time. Good. It is releasing on a the Switch doesn't have... Well, the Switch 2 is gonna have mouse support. Holy shit! On the Switch 2, you can play this game with a mouse. Like a controller and mouse hybrid. That might actually be ideal. Huh. Disables move, stick, aim. Huh. R1 to shoot, L1 to dash, R2 to bot, L2 to mid. I see. I'm not gonna use all of these, but... Because I'm... Huh. That's so weird. Anyway. I just wanted to mess around with this, I guess. But the fact that you're 8-directional even with a stick kind of defeats the purpose. So maybe what I said about it being ideal isn't true, actually. Huh. Okay, did some science. That was me putting down my controller. I'll give this one last good try, and I won't waste any more time. Dang it. You heard that different sound? I was getting close. There were just a few more after that. But eventually, it starts jumping to more than just these 3 spots. So, yeah. If you still need to do that, best of luck. Because there is some luck involved, to be honest. Oh yeah, so now those guys shoot bullets in every direction as well as create an icicle. Okay. Bullet trails, more large bullets. Now it's... What was it? 8 directions was orthogonal? That's great. Yeah, I saw this pattern in a danger room. Oh, now danger rooms are gonna be worse. The fear. Oh, turrets don't shoot that triple spread even on loop 1 now? That's what adjusted means? Ah. Fine. I know that one room in floor 6, was it? With the 6 turrets was really intense, but I didn't think that was inappropriate or anything. Fortune. Obviously fortune. Yeah, limiting controller players to 8-directional movement as well is actually a much more interesting example of parity, if that was the point of that. My HUD darkening slightly on floor 1 is very concerning. Oh yeah, in hard mode, Crazy Ghost's target is placed once, and then it remains static. In hard mode, it moves towards you constantly. So, yeah. Which is funny, actually. I think there were some rooms where you can take advantage of that and actually have an easier time on hard mode, but it's very niche. Just another little nuance of the game. Triple spread on the regular ghosts now. I'm picking up damage, because I'm not that good yet. Or rather, I'm not doing the ridiculous challenge run yet. And I'm not making any promises for that either. Oh, I see. Do they do that in hard mode? So they shoot medium bullets instead of destructible small bullets in addition. It's kind of not too big of a deal, but you notice how often I'm staying close to enemies? That's to pick up the scrap immediately. This game has sort of a metal collection mechanic, where the moment the last enemy in a room is dead, all debris on screen instantly gets magneted up into you. So if you can kill the enemies in quick succession, you don't have to put yourself in harm's way, like that. Those guys shoot a lot more bullets, that's... Okay, maybe now's the time. Crossbeam, pulse waves, consecrated. So all these keywords that I just bought have the same effect, plus 35% damage versus particular tribe of enemy. Purges them. Purges them means all of their on-death effects are cancelled. They don't spawn anything on death, they don't shoot anything on death. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So yeah. Important examples of tribal hate. Overlord is a machine. I think Monolith is a construct. And yeah, those are at least two consistent bosses that you can target with these keywords. Oh yeah, Akashic. That's the one that works against Monolith. Finale is fine. Also, if you go to Temple, anti-magic is great, because there are a lot of... Should probably take the museum shipment. I won't be able to if I don't do it now. Okay, time for a rant. I'm not picking this weapon. I hate the design of this weapon so much. And not everyone's in the Discord, so this bears repeating. Cannot stop firing. Invulnerable while firing. We haven't seen a drill yet, so I'll just explain that if you hold the fire button, the drill stays in front of you, and it's sort of a melee attack that can drag enemies around. You can, like, shove an enemy into a corner, so most of its bullets hits the wall. I like the drill as a base weapon. This only has the melee attack, and I don't even know if it moves enemies around. I don't think it does. So it's like a drill with even less functionality, and it makes you invincible. The longer it's up, the faster the ammo drains while it's firing. This thing is genuinely less interesting than an invincibility star in Mario. Because at least in Mario, you still have to do platforming if you're invincible. Here, all of the enemies might as well just stop shooting, as long as you're holding this thing. And I think that's really dumb. I guess it's sort of comparable to the God Hand from God Hand, which I do think is a very abusable mechanic. But I think the developers were aware of that, and that's why it only lasts a few seconds. And it's always a fixed number of seconds. No matter how much you upgrade your meter, it won't last any longer than that. Theoretically, this thing could skip an entire floor, and I've had that happen in Relics of the Past, which was a novelty for like a few seconds, and I thought to myself, Well, the run is basically over because I'm on floor 6 and I have loops disabled, so... Same thing happened with floor 7 one time, I think. Must have been a couple of times that this thing just won the rest of a run, skipping it completely. Now, what I would suggest for both the God Hand in God Hand, if they ever do a sequel, it would be amazing if they did, but who knows. Fine, the player is invincible, but I think there should still be good reason to engage with enemy behaviors, so that enemy behaviors are not rendered completely irrelevant by the invincibility super mode, or in this case, this weapon. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but modern God of War kinda figured it out, and so did Devil May Cry 5, that when you have a super mode that makes you invincible and also makes you strong, if the player loses the duration of that super mode whenever they get hit, even though they don't take damage, then skilled players still have a reason to dodge everything. But less skilled players still have their invincibility. So that would be my suggestion for this weapon. I know some people like this thing, but quite frankly, I don't care. It sucks. I stand by everything I just said. I'm sorry, gotta stick to my guns. Soul Fury! Oh yes! Stand by oneself. Oh, and this is that thing. Biohazard. It's a fireball. Releases a cloud of toxic swarmers. Toxic. Do they contaminate enemies and spawn more swarmers? That's probably how that works. I've seen both of these technically, but I can't ignore Soul Fury, man. Oh, right. I forgot you can't actually salvage weapons until... that's fine. Yeah, Soul Fury is sick as hell, just as much as the thing it's based on. Oh, I can see the secret room is more expensive. The lasers don't behave exactly the same way, and I can recognize that because I love Hellsinger so much. I need to pay attention to how much ammo it uses. If it uses more if you charge it up all the way, or something like that. Am I already gonna start seeing changes in the bosses? Yup. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that just used 5 ammo for a fully charged shot. So there is reason not to charge it all the way. I'm almost at full life. I'll need all the help I can get. Oh, there are breach rooms on this floor. Oh no. I guess the problem with this... Now, this would be a great offhand weapon. I'm gonna feel exactly as if I'm playing Hellsinger, aren't I? Where'd I get ammo from? Oh, I bought max ammo in the shop, I think? Maybe that's what happened. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping Soul Fury in my back pocket, because that's just way too cool. Pulse Waves drill. Drag. I'll clarify, drag is for the drill projectile. The melee drill can always drag enemies around. Okay. Playing as this ship is gonna be so damn fun. Oh no. Oh, that's a new prop. Pack rat? There's Pack Rat, but yeah. It's way too good. I didn't see what those guys do on hard mode. Okay. This is gonna be... Okay. The Eternal Sentinel must die as soon as possible. Because these containers of ghosts, I think they're called soul tanks. I don't remember exactly. They do randomly take damage over time, and eventually they'll open up, so in a situation like that you want to kill everything else so that you don't get overwhelmed by too much stuff at once. But this room's designed around that, so even if you do it, the... Oh, I see. So the spark bullets used to be a higher number. I wish I could have seen that. Aha! Just killed that thing with... What does this weapon have again? No, not that. Tab, you fool. Disrupting, right. Volt core. Why am I pressing space for no reason? Or, not space, but escape. I think that was a Volt core, and it is a machine, so that makes sense. And yeah, I wonder if the indicator above enemies' heads that they're vulnerable to your tribal keyword is a Darkest Dungeon reference. Maybe it is. It does kind of look like the Affliction thing. Oh, even bigger spread. Well, if I micro it, still won't matter, I guess. Still gonna feel the same. But if you're relying on macroing it, that's definitely gonna mess you up. 156. I should use some Soul Fury. Like, this is a good room. Oh, you have to... Okay, I see how that works. You can't just switch. Which perhaps, in this situation, makes Soul Fury considerably weaker, but oh well. Nah, that's still pretty strong. Ah. You see, Minogame's attack has a set duration, and it's so damn fast that if the lasers go off screen, and there's still duration left, they'll return to the screen if an enemy appears. So if you want to be as accurate as possible, guys, that's not how that works. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but I'm a bit of a Hellsinker nerd, so I must make that point. By the way, hermits don't deal contact damage because they move so erratically. The game is pretty good about contact damage. You won't encounter it on anything obnoxious. I see, you're meant to rapid fire it. Okay. Makes sense. Remember, I have Pack Rat, so I don't need to be scared that I'll lose my weapons. Oh no. Loops with no bombs. What am I thinking? I have a death wish, clearly. Oh, you can just hold the fire button. Okay, so it's pretty easy to use. Yeah. Was told to do temple on loops, but maybe loop 1 isn't high enough. We'll see. Also, this is the worst ship to access temple with, as I realized before. The portals really mess me up in that room. They make it so much harder to tell what's gonna happen. I think some new weapons are in order. I am genuinely considering this because of that one room. And while I'm thinking, let me just take a sip. Wonder what that sounds like. Apologies if it's gross. I could always mute my mic if you want for stuff like that. Maybe reserves would be wise, especially if I really want to hold on to a weapon. Oh, I have pack rat. Going to temple is even more desirable now. Wait, so you can switch weapons? What did I do wrong? Did I just switch weapons earlier at the exact moment the laser lifetime ran out? I could go for a new gun. Akashic Void, Finale Burst. Yes, please. I really hope that works the way I think it does. Yeah, it does shoot a burst of finale bullets. That's also good. Oh yeah, another thing the typal keywords do that I completely forgot about. Typal, tribal, same difference, you know what I'm saying. If you have recently hit an enemy with a keyword it's weak to, its large bullets shrink to small bullets, which is particularly useful with swords if you want to erase absolutely everything and not have to think at all in a situation like that. I won't be doing that, but just so you know, that's a thing. Hello, Shade. I think your bullets are a bit denser. Give me scrap, yeah. Burst, chain, lightning, front load. I don't even need to read that. I know exactly what that is. Yes. Sure. Probably not necessary. I don't think about the revolver. Alright, these fish... Actually, wait. Yeah, scullies are machines. Those are mecha fish. So the fish boss makes some more sense. Are they idly shooting bullets? Oh, that might be a problem in other rooms. More bullets, okay. Nothing too crazy so far, but the game is definitely harder now. It kind of annoys me when people say ow when they get hit too often, but it does come naturally to me as well, so... Maybe that's an unjustified and hypocritical pet peeve. Yeah, look at those fish. Shooting their bullets like that. Those freaking fish and their bullets. What am I saying? Oh, how did that work out? You should never let yourself get cornered like that. You can dash past enemies if you thread the needle. I really need to respect turrets now on loops. It's amazing that that's the case. What were those Sentinel Roombas called? I think I might have seen their names in the patch notes, but I forget what exactly it was. Their name. They have one name. Aha! When you figure out a movement pattern like that that works... Yes. What were the keywords on Soul Fury? Phasing, homing, shotgun style. Yeah, that makes sense. Another minor thing about Soul Fury is Minogame's homing lasers are so aggressive that they basically get stuck in a circle shredding the target. So the way I think they move in like a figure 8 pattern here. That's also not entirely accurate, but again, the Hellsinker fanboy is being a stickler for details. That's all that's going on here. Yeah, okay. I'll choose weapons later. This might be a bad idea. Actually, it does a lot of damage, so it's fine. At least you can see the slight changes to the patterns now. At least you could for a second or two there. I think Tier 3 Temple is reasonable. What am I gonna get from Warden if I have swords disabled? Do you still get Sacred Arms, or...? That's a good question, actually. I have no idea. Okay, I'll do that. What did you have, anyway? Triple Disrupting Burst. Oh yeah, that cost me 2 parts. Switching weapons gave me life. I'm at full life. I got 1 part back. So yeah. Makes sense. Front load chain lightning burst. Disrupting split consecrated ricochet. I don't think I'm too scared of machines in Temple. The gun I'm currently holding is fine, but I think there were enough ghosts that this makes sense. That's money for a life. Yeah, sure. Alright, Loop 1 Temple. And you can see one of the candles is ruined to indicate that you can't do that many wings. I just had a thought, hold on. Wow. I didn't find a single cartridge so far. That's kind of messed up. It happens, I guess. Oh, angels are considered ghosts? That's kind of interesting. Oh, the typal keyword also nerfed their laser projectiles. It's kind of nuts, actually. That's a little spooky. What a choice. I don't have a blessing. What blessing would I even want? I guess the shield one is fine. The secret one. The one that opens up shortcuts. Okay. The shop one is also okay. See, if you had anti-magic, liches wouldn't spawn anything. And that's a big deal. Oh no. That could have gone better. Oh, in this case, this saves me ammo. Well, that's interesting. It differs based on character, since this guy doesn't have bombs. To peer into the abyss. And I already read this one. Let's peer into the abyss. I've been known to do that. I'm used to it. Okay, the fact that you can switch weapons is so sick. Switch weapons and keep the Soulfire. The Soulfire lasers. Soul Fury. Soulfire? No, that's... that's a Blizzard thing. Why am I saying that? Yeah. I think it's about time I showed off a drill. Yeah. Backblast is whatever, but backshot should be fun with drill. I'm holding the fire button, and when you release it, yeah. Drill also has... It's not phasing, because a drill can also have phasing. But it has an innate property where it can shoot through walls. So I guess it's wall piercing. I don't have anything for that. Maybe I'll find something here, and then it would make sense to pick one wing or the other. Really close quarters here. That's what hard mode mirrors do. What was with the different colored bullets, huh? I forget when they do their hard mode attack. Maybe I don't even know exactly. And of course, drills pierce through enemies as well, so they're good crowd control. The ship is so sick. More drill, I guess. Flan rooms, which could give me a flan. So, sure. I'm pronouncing the name and the food differently because I think the name is a Toho reference. I'm pretty sure it is, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe Flan would resent that. Or maybe... What were those guys doing? That was strange. They didn't fire anything. I'll finish the thought once this guy is dead. Okay. And yeah. So the Toho character, Flandre, I think it was. Maybe that's a name that fans argue over the pronunciation of. So maybe I'm wrong on that front. Sure. This is spooky. This is very uncomfortable. I'm not that good at this. Yeah, this Halo generates swarmers, so you should avoid killing enemies that have it. It's not that big of a deal, but it can be a bit of an annoyance. It's technically optimal to kill everything else first, and then the enemy with the swarmer Halo. Water or bones? I'll take the bones. I'm gonna say these are enchanted scullies. That's what I remember, sort of. Hey, Drill took care of the Headless Mage portion. Good. That would show off the drag properties of the drill. Of the melee drill specifically, but there hasn't been a great time to do that. Oh, they got crushed because the lasers... Okay, that was good. Invincibility does protect enemies from crushing as well, FYI. Oh yeah, Headless Mages have double damage on hard mode. Ugh. Mirror. Those are mirror heads, like chamber heads, but they're mirrors. Just remember that they're pretty scary, and I'm not careful enough around them, am I? This is the last wing. Okay. At least I don't have to fight Chaos God. That's a relief. Such a cool looking weapon. Rod, shield, swords. So I'm missing Magic Pack. Well, that's kind of annoying because Magic Pack is... Well, actually, if drops are nerfed to the way I think they are, compared to Relics of the Past, maybe I don't mind that I missed Magic Pack so much. That's the other thing. If something is particularly insane, it can overshadow other things in the game. So even if those things are cool or useful, you would think, who cares? They're not as good as that one thing I didn't get, so I'm just unlucky this run. Technically, that would be true before. I just feel like I need life. I'm gonna switch weapons, so yeah. I don't think disrupting will be useful, so high caliber Vulcan. Phasing might be good. Yeah, sure. Phasing kind of replaces the drill to an extent. Okay. Doing tiers 1 to 3 is worth it. I'm just stubborn. Oh, they did come back. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Maybe I just didn't notice. I was like, I guess I fired too early. But then they came back and attacked Warden. Okay, I see what's different about that. Flames from the top. That was close. I fell for the clone shenanigans. Okay, that's a little spicier. I think I remember how this is different in hard mode. Yep, the swords turn into bullets. Just like in Zero Ranger. I think aiming is going to be a problem during this phase, so I'll try to use Soul Fury some more. Screw your clones, I have a homing weapon. Now what do I get? Yeah, that's what I thought. Do I like Soul Fury that much? Or do I just temporarily pick up Sacred Arms and then scrap it? Wait, those two things don't contradict each other. So the answer is both. Or those two things are not mutually exclusive, I should say. Can you charge Soul Fury going into a room? Of course you can. Okay. Sweet. Why'd you slow down? Come in through the portal, cowards. Face your demise. Oh, I wanted to crush one. Well, the staff did it for me anyway. I'll think about it. Maybe the shield wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'll let the other blessing open up all the shortcuts in this floor. For efficiency's sake. Curse of Paranoia. I kinda wanna show that off. Otherwise it's a void anti-magic fireball. I could use the life. What the heck? So cursed weapons don't have ammo, instead they have a random room count, and after you clear, that's what Paranoia does, it summons insubstantials to ambush you. It's kind of scary, but it's not the worst. It's cool because the insubstantials darken the background. And since it's on a cursed weapon, you don't mind spending the extra shots to kill the insubstantials, since cursed weapons don't have ammo. Yeah, when a cursed weapon expires, I think it just breaks. And you can't... Yeah, I can't switch off of it. That's how I thought that would work, okay. Oh, that heavy sentinel is it shooting 2 streams of bullets? What's that gonna look like on loop 13? Very on brand that max loop is 13. Well, that insubstantial was... It lived up to its namesake. Oh, the lasers create sparks off the walls. Or the lightning. I see, I see. I'm taking notes. I'm paying attention. Sure. I will need the life. Oh, does it spawn on a timer? So I guess I couldn't have tried to carefully kill those martyrs. One thing I forgot to say about Blink, I previously explained how you can slide off walls with the dash. Blink doesn't let you do that. Blink doesn't propel you, there's no momentum that can carry over into anything. It just, well, it teleports you, so it also has less functionality in that way. Stealth is probably better than weatherproof, and I don't have to remember that I have stealth. I guess cursed weapons are even worse as this ship, because they sort of undermine the core strength of it. Like, I really want to use Soul Fury in some of these rooms. There we go. Now I can. And there's no reason not to pick this up, I suppose. Front load, back shot. Maybe front load makes sense. Oh. Could also get scrap from that, but no. I'm playing it safe. I thought that one death at the very end of Database was kind of cool for drama's sake, but I hope I'm not gonna... I'll make sure nothing like that happens again, because there's no guarantee it'll be as compelling as it was there. Oh, I see the changes. Okay. All of that's gonna ramp up, isn't it? I suppose I could charge before entering the room, so there's actually no synergy with this weapon and stealth, but maybe a little bit of synergy. I will take your shield. This is what the drag effect of the drill is. You can really bully certain mini-bosses with the melee drill. Like, I've taken Red Cap and just shoved it into a corner such that it can't even shoot at me. I can hold it on the opposite side of a single tile, and thus none of its attacks can reach me. So you can mess around with that. Actually, speaking of mini-bosses, I'm going to bring up a point here. I say mini-bosses because I'm referring to the enemies themselves. But if... Oh, I guess it says mini-boss on the map as well. But there's a message when you beat a mini-boss in a mini-boss room that says something like, "The Nimbus has been broken." A Nimbus is like a halo. Some kind of divine symbol like that. And mini-bosses that guard the boss of the floor have a halo of runes. So that's what that refers to. It's not referring to the enemy itself, it's referring to the halo that's keeping the door locked. So there are mini-bosses without nimbuses. And you face... you've seen them on later floors, I think. Because later floors start using mini-bosses as regular enemies. Damage. I can't help but think of that joke again. Today on Reactor Core, we're talking about the yada yada situation. It's crazy. Let me take the piss out of that as well. Yeah, the chamber lane fires more bullets. That makes sense. There's Monolith again, this time on a tile. I guess I could just dodge this mage until he reveals the relic, yeah. The bullets those Lost Souls fire, pretty cool looking. I think I said that before, but it bears repeating. They are pretty awesome. Okay, I think I'll mostly use the non-unique weapon. Oh, this is not going to work out so well. Or maybe it is. I just should have been quicker on the reaction there. Yeah, definitely sulfuric. I guess these crystals kill each other, so all the ones that are horizontally aligned will detonate simultaneously when you kill one of them. So I wasn't entirely wrong before. Okay, that works. Huh? What? Oh, sick. I knew I'd have to fight you. This is what I was expecting when we first talked. Good thing I had a shield. Good thing I have shields in general. I can practice that. What? That was the shield cart. I was not prepared for this. Okay, I see. Sort of a back and forth motion, and the other bullets are like a minefield that gets in your way. Oh, streaming, yeah. Red is aimed away, blue is aimed at you. Okay, okay. What the hell? Oh, this is a really cool pattern. I don't know, man. Clear the Gauntlet and its caretaker perfectly. Alright. Oh, he's not gone for good, is he? 'Cause, among other things, I want to do that fight again. Ace of Diamonds. Ignore fatal damage. Refreshes every 15 seconds or on room clear. Is that a unique cartridge for beating him? Was I talking about something before that fight happened? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I don't care, because that was really cool. So, when the timer disappears, I assume at that point getting hit won't end the fight, or maybe it will. Maybe there's just no timer. It's like a brutal orchestra situation where I just beat an incredibly brutal bonus boss on a fluke on my first try. Brutal orchestra is fantastic, by the way. Oh, that's what mimics do. Okay, that mimics are scarier. They have pulse waves. Oh, damn. Oh, the icicles also create bullets, I see. I have to say, Soul Fury doesn't feel too strong. I think that's important. It's as strong as it needs to be, I think. Burst High Caliber seems like a good combination. I'll take your entire stock. Right. No, I remember what cardboard bloke means. I shouldn't be wondering about that right now. I can't do that. Or can't find that on this run. Too late, not that useful, probably useful enough. Although I'll be tempted to abandon Soul Fury. See your revenge attack. Oh. Wait, that looks familiar. Did I see a teaser for that? I must have completely forgotten until now. Yeah, high caliber burst fire is pretty good. At that point, I'm pretty sure the node has more, or has less life than the transistor itself. Probably worse than my current revolver, but I'll take it. Oh, so on loop 1 they now completely surround you with... Huh. I thought that change was to... for like edge cases where maybe you have some weapon that can hurt you. But I guess that would have been too specific. And I'm pretty sure those blocks disappear over time. So yeah, that wasn't the reason. The Earth Mages used to surround you with these blocks. Oh yeah, I have Juggernaut. That's another thing I'm gonna forget to use. They just lowered the number of blocks and made them the eye blocks that shoot bullets at you. I get it. The ship is so freaking... I am not ditching Soul Fury, I don't care, I'm keeping it. But that's that. Max life. Nah. Now maybe Soul Fury is a little over the top. I'll say it right now, I'm not full clearing the next 2 floors in the interest of saving some time. Well, that, I think that was a new one. Well, that's much more impressive. I see. That would be Rocket. There's a certain rhythm to it if you want to dash as fast as possible. Okay. Maybe Overheat is better versus Overlord. Though I guess Charge is fast. Burst damage or Fireball, yeah. Now, is Overlord gonna be any different? Or does it take more loops than that? Oh, what is Monolith gonna be like on higher loops? Oh, that's an exciting thought. Since I've been fighting Overlord in the trial, I have to say, the first pattern with those, I think, slightly randomized needle bullets is the bane of my existence. I have restarted so many attempts because of that one pattern. Also, Armor Tack's new filler, or I guess follow-up bullet spread, probably took me out just as often. Oh, never mind what I said about having a fireball versus that. It seems they've changed how destructible bullets work. So yeah, I guess that pattern is just nerfed now. Maybe this would have been a good choice against Phase 2 instead, but eh. Life. Sure, I think there's scary constructs in here, and Pulse Waves is good. I guess stealth is bad versus Reavers and Reapers. I see. But this is a decision that you... I'm still thinking about the patch notes. What if I wanted to come back later when I can spare the life? Like, this only matters if you're on the brink of death. What's the big deal? Only if you're at 1 life can you not take this. It's pointless for me to take it now, I guess. So I'll take advantage of the lock. That's weird, man. That's weird. Min-maxing is not skillful or interesting, okay? That's my opinion. Do you think wait a minute. Not deployment array. Oh, that's what was referenced in the patch notes. Okay, so this didn't behave properly before. Okay. 2 unique weapons, I guess. Huh. Oh, I get it. Oh no. This is one of those weapons that it's hard to target specific enemies with it. I feel like the people who wanted that change to certain shortcut rooms are the kind of people who would love spending an hour in a single floor in the Binding of Isaac. Oh, now I'm missing half a heart, so I can go all the way to that room over there to get that one heart, just in case it makes a difference. You know, stuff like that. Or backtracking between two rooms to swap between active items to continuously abuse them for 30 minutes. And just because you can teleport quickly here doesn't mean that min-maxing like that is not gratuitously over-the-top optimization. I see, so that invincibility... Oh, that was a cool room. I just realized how that would play out if it took longer. That invincibility is just any enemy that doesn't have those shields orbiting it needs to be killed. What? Oh. Oh, are the glitches gonna get worse the deeper I am into the loops because of integer overflow? That's pretty cool. Huh? Oh, so this is just if you can destroy blocks. Can I destroy blocks? No, I can't. How much is that? Sure. It's so arbitrary. I mean, what if I found a means to destroy blocks on this floor? Like, that heart should also be locked, right? I'm joking. Okay, you don't have to do that. That's stupid. Okay, enough slander. I'm gonna drop that, because maybe it'll get annoying. No offense, that's just how I genuinely feel. I guess I should have kept Soul Fury at full ammo. Oh man, I wanted to talk to the Gauntlet guy. What is he, the Bandit Lord? Oh no! Vortex Reapers. I couldn't move downwards. Oh, that's scary. When multiple Reapers do that at the same time. That's absolute terror. Okay, so... Wait, where was it? Yeah. Again, another thing that makes weatherproof better. Oh, of course deployment array is a laser, why wouldn't it be? This is a pretty nutty loadout, I think. I still haven't found two of them. I like that you can smack enemies with the laser turrets directly is very funny. Okay. I'm spooked. I'm spooked. Give me life. I was getting it way too close there. I think I should have fought more arrays. Or fired more arrays. Okay. Not much of a good approach there, if any approach at all. Over here? Okay, that wasn't so bad. Shouldn't waste any more time in here. As powerful as Deployment Array is, I think I want a more conventional gun that can deal immediate damage. I think that's my weakness right now. Burst Disrupting. I don't remember... Oh wait, no. I'm fighting Monolith. Disrupting doesn't matter, but Burst is fine. So I'll use Soul Fury during Phase 2, I guess? There is enough stimulating strategy to the game, especially with these new and redesigned ships. No, that's even better. I kind of forgot about that. Okay. I do like that Monolith just has one life bar with 3 phases. Sometimes differences like that can be interesting for their own sake. It sort of ties into the multi-phase bosses thing I said earlier. To say, Doom Eternal has boss life bars with phase indicators, and that just spoils how long the fight's gonna be. What's the point of that? You have practically infinite ammo in Doom Eternal, so you don't need to know how many phases there are to plan ahead. That's not a thing. Oh, I completely forgot. Weird that they stop tracking shortly before they expire. The lasers. Okay. I guess I can use the cheese. Preserve some life for nowhere. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. I'm gonna resort to this. Seems fairly smart. Kind of like charging brimstone, I guess, before you enter a room. Oh, but then there's that. Yeah. Maybe not so smart. But it makes more sense than when I shot that one keystone and a full wall of spikes, or icicles dropped on my head. Thank you, stealth. Now you can see how shards are different. What is that? Oh, it's a vault. Sure. Nice. Very nice. I don't need a weapon at max ammo right now, I don't think. I will consider these. Although, I guess there's no reason not to take one of them other than my personal reasons for not taking the Fire Blessing. Or whatever it was called. Can you tell I haven't picked it that often? Nice. Not this time. Well, let me... Oh yeah, that's what the pause screen is like in Nowhere, by the way. Nah. I don't want the run to drag. Even with the damage penalty? I think I'm just seeing the bonus damage from Magic Sword, but where's the penalty actually? Did they go back on that? I mean, long term it won't matter for me if I begin to push myself even harder, but it would make the game much easier if they remove the penalty. Maybe I'm just not noticing it because I have a lot of damage anyway. Seen any mini bosses yet, have I? Oh well, a little wasteful, but... See ya, Ice Legion. You're very weak to this weapon. Maze with the I see. This is cool. Like, who else would think to do this if not your question? Thinking with portals. Get away from me. think I'm fine. Okay. One left. And last mini boss. Ah. Oh, I'm glad I did not see all of those detonate. I approached this room poorly once again. But I don't think I got hit last time, did I? Yeah, new weapon, database. I don't think there's any reason to explore more. I guess I could hate on late night if it shows up. Chain lightning doesn't really do anything anyway. Okay. No, I just explained why I won't do that. I guess it's guaranteed ammo, or I don't really need the ammo. One heart I might lose. Yeah, strategically that's definitely nowhere funkiness. What the heck, I'll pick it. At least once. Flame, right. Deal more damage, burn through more ammo. So this fight's gonna be shorter and easier, pretty much. Shorter and thus easier, I mean. Used to be that attack with the lasers you saw Abyssal do earlier. Oh, this attack is cool. If you go too far down, that happens. But you get sucked down, so you need to dash upwards. It's really cool. It used to be that... I think they changed it, but it used to be that Abyssal could just waste your time by spamming the move that makes it undamageable. Which is why you should never let a boss pick a move like that at random. Because that happens. I think so, anyway. Hey, Neo, if you're watching this, did that phase of database with the flail inspire you to do something with a flail in your game? It looks kind of familiar. Why did I switch to this? I think staying at the top for this pattern is a good idea. Yeah, the round bullets don't reach you. Alright, that. Demon attack. That was bad. I know how to approach this, I think. I hope. Unless it has an extra phase on loop 1, starting with the crazy stuff right away. I don't know. Maybe it does. Just because I want to focus on dodging. Okay. I think that was pretty well timed, maybe a little early. If you don't know, this boss has Kirby-esque damage resistance on phase transitions. For phases 1 and... actually... at the start of the last phase, it's definitely an audio cue that tells you when damage resistance lifts. During the, I'm gonna call it the umbrella phase, based on what I said before. Its damage resistance lifts when it starts moving, I think. Just FYI. Because I think all of us are gonna fight database many times. Cool. I'm curious what else is going to happen, of course. Yeah, what you came for, didn't you? Right, every ship has a different thing. Is it still not enough? The reflection nods. There's so much left to do. Yeah, that's what it is. No. I'll still have loop 2 unlocked because I beat loop 1. So, that's that. How'd I do? Yeah, that's to be expected. I did skip rooms just to end the run a bit sooner. Did I make any progress on the... No, I did not. What the heck? Are those actually new bosses? I'm wondering what the... If anyone knows, what is the... On Trial 4, I presume, what is the leftmost lock? What did I do to open that one? I know the, yeah, well, you can see my cursor, so this lock is Warden, right? But I'm curious, like, why can't I recognize what that is? Anyway, next time, Loop 2, Hard, Scully. I think that'll be my rotation of characters. Should be fun. Thank you for watching.